Hi, welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today I'm going to do one of the fastest side dishes I think you will ever make. I'm going to do stir-fried zucchini, and I'm going to put just a little bit of twist on it. So let's get started with the ingredients that you will need in order to make this very delicious side dish. It's also healthy, but it's also very, very quick to make. Now, here I have the ingredients that you will need. You will need zucchini, lemon, onions. That's going to be the added sidekick because I'm going to stir in onions. You'll need pepper, salt, dill, and parsley. That's all you're going to do. You're going to need to make this quick and fast vegetable. Now, here is a veggie cutter, but this is the one that cuts with the spaghetti, like the string spaghetti. So I'm going to show you how we're going to cut this. Then I'm going to go away. You're going to take off the end. I'm going to go away and cut the rest of it. And then you're going to insert it in your spaghetti side, and you're just going to twist. Okay? And as you twist, this is actually coming out just like your spaghetti would come out. Very simple process. Very easy, but this is a super, super good, healthy side dish. And I eat it a lot. I like it. And if you add the onions to it and you add the little lemon juice to it, has a nice kick to it. Very, very good. All right. So, okay, when I get down to the end like this, normally what I'll do is I'll just chop off the rest of it. I'm also going to cook that little part that came out of the side. Now, I want to show you this before I go away to do the rest. See? See? Came out just like spaghetti. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can cook this, and I can tell you that while I'm getting ready to stir fry it. But this is a very good, healthy dish, and I think that you're going to enjoy it. So I'm going to go away, finish cutting up the second one, and I will meet you at the stove. Okay, now I'm back, and I've poured about 2 tablespoons of olive oil into my skillet, and I want to kind of saute up my onions just a little bit. And I had pre-cut those onions. Really, I was going to make this dish yesterday, and then I said, well, I don't have this dish online, so let me just go ahead and show them how to do it because it's so fast and so easy. Now, you don't have to add onions to yours. I do, because I really like onions, just period. So I just added just, the onions, and the onions are still, healthy as well. Now, you also don't have to, you can shave your zucchini before you actually cut it, but the green part is really a healthier part, and I just cut my green, my outer part of the zucchini right along with the inner parts, and as you can see, it strings up just like the spaghetti does. So you can make this dish. You can add cheese to it. You can add spaghetti sauce to it. You can put any kind of twist on it that you like. I have to make mine kid friendly, but if it wasn't, you can also add a little bit of cayenne pepper to it just to give it like that hot kick. You can serve it with anything you want to. Primarily, I serve it with fish, but you don't have to. I think it would be a great side dish for steak as well. So you can just serve it with that as well. Trying to turn my stove up. Now this part is taking a little bit longer than the zucchini, the actual cooking of the zucchini. Okay, so the onions, just to saute them and get them limp like I really want them to be, that's taking just a little bit longer than it would take to complete this whole dish. And I think that, a lot of times people frown at certain vegetables being done certain ways, but I think that if you try this as an alternative, a healthy alternative for your family, I really think that they're going to enjoy it. So what I'm going to do is I want this to get just a little bit darker in color. So I'm going to go away for about 2-3 minutes and get these onions sauteed up. Then once I do, I'm going to come back and show you how to do the zucchini, because it's a real fast dish. If you're just cooking the zucchini by itself, it's going to be super fast. So give me about a minute and I'll come back. Okay, now I'm going to stay with you from start to finish, because that's how fast it takes to cook this zucchini. Here I am using about a tablespoon of my olive oil. I've just taken my onions out of the skillet, so now I'm going to cook the zucchini. Okay, now once the olive oil is in, and this is a very fast dish, okay, I'm going to put in all of my zucchini. Okay, now once I get my zucchini put in, then I'm going to add to this. Let me just straighten it all out. Okay, I'm going to add to this my parsley. I have the little smaller side open. So this is about, I don't know, it's about a half, because I had the smaller side. It looks like I was shaking a lot, but that's about a half of a teaspoon of parsley. Then I'm going to add some dill to that. This is about 1/4 of a teaspoon of dill. And remember, I only use 2 zucchinis, okay? Now I'm going to add my pepper to the dish. And of course, I'm going to add some salt. This is fast and it's good. Okay. Now I'm going to let this just cook a little bit. Turn the stove up just a little bit. And I have it on a medium-high heat, so that's not a very high heat. I use 2 just so I can get this. And this is not a dish that you want to take all of the crispness out of. You don't want to do that. Okay? You want to leave, you know, it crisp. So what you're really looking for is just kind of like a limp. Once you get a limp, that's it. Now it takes roughly about 5 minutes in order, maybe 7 minutes, in order to cook it to perfection. So that shouldn't take long, and it's on a medium-high heat. Okay. Now you're going to keep on stirring this around. Okay. And let it cook a little bit, but I want to stay with you just so I can show you how fast this is, and you can really time this part of it. And from the time that I put the olive oil into the skillet up until the time, you know, this zucchini is actually finished cooking, it should be roughly about, you know, 5 to 7 minutes, no more than that. Okay, and really the steam at this point is going to cook it now. Okay, I think your family will enjoy it. I think the only thing that they're not gonna like about it is not the spaghetti color. So, and with kids, sometimes when they look at it, you know, they might say, "Mom, that don't look like spaghetti to me," but it's a really good dish because I've tried it and I really like it. Okay, now you will get some water, you know, from the zucchini that will help you to finish out this process. So I'm getting a little bit of liquids down in the bottom of my pan. See, you can see them, and that's just going to help you to finish out the cooking process. It smells really good. You don't have to add anything else to this dish. The only thing you would have to do at this point is just serve it. Now, what I did was, you know that I have my onions, so I'm going to go ahead and put my onions back over in it. Now, anything that you are going to add to this, cook it first, because you don't want to overcook the zucchini. Okay? So you cook it first, which is I sauteed up my onions, so I'm adding them back in. I'm going to stir this just a little bit more. Now actually, this is almost done because you don't want to get the limp out of it. You don't want to cook it until it's mush. You don't want to take it there. Okay, all you're basically doing is just really getting it kind of heated up. And then you're serving it. Now at this point, I normally put, which is what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add some lemon to this dish. And the lemon just takes the flavor of the zucchini to another level. So, and this is a half a lemon. I should have put my hands over it because I got a couple of seeds, but you can always take those seeds out. Alrighty. Now that I've done that, this meal is ready. That's it. That's all you need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my heat off and I'm going to dish you up a plate. This is just a side dish and I'll probably be having some fish with it tonight. This should also be the last thing that you cook. So I might just eat it just like it is. But then you take some. Okay. And then I'm going to plate it. Okay, now this is, I should have cut it, but that's not necessary. There you go. Just going to plate it. And you can cut it if you think that your strings are a little bit too long. But there you have it. That is stir-fried zucchini. And I'm going to have it with my dish, with my meal tonight. So if you're like on a healthy kick, or you just want to give your kids something or your family something that's healthy for them, I think that they would love this dish. Okay, there we have it. It's zucchini, real easy, about a 5-minute dish and you're done with it. And as always, thank you for watching Chris Cook for You Too. Bye.